Hi everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, just welcome. Glad you're here. This is a, 2010 Lexus GX 460, I think it is. 192,317 miles. Customer states, make the low tire warning indicator stop doing that. They don't care what it takes. I think there's a couple other things on the list also, but that's quite annoying. I would concur that that should be removed at the earliest possible opportunity. So let us make haste, get this thing up in the air. I think I'm gonna do an oil change on it as well. It's on its way back to Georgia. Seen a lot of Georgia here in Florida recently. You guys coming down for vacations? Okay. You see, everybody usually comes down to Florida during the wintertime months because it's nice and cool here, and they get to escape the frigid Arctic temperatures of the winter up north. Yeah, forgive my slow speech. I was reading and talking at the same time. But anyway, I've noticed that the Georgians, they tend to come down here during the summertime months. It's like they're like the fourth phase of tourist season. Anyway, I'm rambling on like an idiot again, so let's refocus me real quick, and we're gonna get back to the task at hand here. All right, I'm reading my notes, and I see something about the right front brake making a squeaking noise sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and check that out. Had the car for 100,000 miles. What else we got? The back seat locks do not lock when pressing the lock all button. Let's press the lock all button and see what happens. This one. Do it with the door shut. I hear them. Oh, this one's not, that one's not doing it. Here we go. Try it out. Lock, unlock. Yeah, that one's not doing what it's told. Okay. That one works. That one works. And that one, yeah, that one works too. Okay, the way that I've responded to the left rear door lock concern is that suspect left rear door lock actuator is faulty. Suggest replacing left rear door lock actuator. Need to remove panel and confirm with digital multimeter the presence or lack thereof of power and ground at the connector for the actuator. I know that's a mouthful. This is why I confuse service writers. Okay, that's good. Moving on up. I already did the other three. So being a higher mileage engine, we want to inspect all the fluids and everything on this while the hood is open. But I can't do that because this fancy decorative cover is in the way. So bear with me for a moment. I'll get these clips unclipped. Better. Oh, I missed one right in the middle. That's what I'm looking for. All right, moving on to our fluid inspection. Since that cover is off, it's about what you would expect at a couple 100,000. Coolant actually looks pretty good. Someone's been here before with the coolant. There's no way it's still at the full mark after almost 200,000 miles. Hey, looky there. Thermostat housing has been replaced. Right here. See how it's kind of shiny? So it's had, I think this radiator has been replaced too. That's a Denso, made in Indonesia. And it's also kind of shiny. So someone's put a radiator in this. We won't have to do anything with the coolant. That's nasty. Corrosion. Here. Time's on our side with this one. Let's give that a spray down for right now. Come back to this later. Couldn't hurt. So the belt looks okay. I think it's probably OE, but it's got no cracking. I see no reason to recommend a new belt. The clutch fan feels nice and stiff. This is good. check out our brake fluid here. It may have been serviced once. It's not black like a GM, but it's probably due. Let's see. This 4.6 liter V8 does not have any valve cover gasket leaks. This is good. I think it's a 4.6. Let's see. Yeah, 2011 4.6 says so right there. All right. Well, we're changing the oil, so let's go ahead and pull that out. That's our oil change in progress reminder. That way you don't come along and shut the hood and back the car out because you got some dangly bits in your face. Okie dokes. Let's give this front end a shakedown. What I'm doing is moving the tire around, wheel and tire and suspension, feeling for anything loose, looking for ball joints and tie rods, things of that nature. Not so much on this one. Let's check the driver's front. Feels good. Okay. Tire condition 6 to 7 30 seconds. That's good. 5 to 6 30 seconds. That's okay. My micrometer is dialed in. 9 to 10 30 seconds. Nearly new. Hand cook, huh? Sure. Ah, warning. 0 30 seconds. Worn to secondary rubber. It's not good. This tire has to go away. Okay. Now there was a note I saw about stuff about squeaking brakes sometimes. I'm just gonna stick my head in a little bit, take a look at those pads. Yeah, those look okay. I'm not worried about those. Just because it's a squeak noise does not mean that it's the brakes. It could be the brakes, but it's not worn out pads, so I'll cross that off the list. But there could be something going on with them. Dirt, who knows what. Oh, forgive the wind noise if it comes and goes. I got an air conditioner, and the fan oscillates, and sometimes it's windy over here, and sometimes it's not. One thing I'm noticing is some cracking on the bushings for these lower control arms. Do you see that up there? Yeah, they're not broken yet, but they are showing their age at nearly 200,000 miles. Let's see if there's any motion in this control arm. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they're not broken, but they will be eventually. I would consider those condition yellow. There we go. Like red meaning you need to fix this now, yellow meaning you probably need to fix this later, and green meaning you don't need to fix this at all. So yeah, I would consider these condition yellow. Again, we see no leaks. I definitely see some of that red Georgia clay. Yep, there's some, there's some more. There's more of it. I have found a leaking right rear shock absorber. The left rear is also leaking, but just ever so slightly. The left front strut, similar, very, very small amounts of seepage. Likewise on the right front, you can see some saturation on that shock absorber. Again, condition yellow. Maybe orange. I would call those condition orange. Yeah, I added a new one. One thing I am going to go ahead and suggest that we do is replace the oil in the rear differential. This thing's pushing 200,000, and this diff oil should be changed every 90 to 100K. Same thing with transfer case lubricants, and of course the front axle. If money's tight, I can be okay with skipping the front axle. I always start with the rear because that's the primary driver. But of course you want to do transfer cases when you do transmissions based on mileage and fluid conditions and the presence of a drain plug. Hello Toyota. I can get behind doing just a scheduled kind of 30K intervaled fluid exchange services on most of this stuff, with the exception of that radiator. We're not gonna touch that radiator. No reason to sell coolant when it's already been done. After that, we got to talk about that tire over there, because that's no good. Das ist nicht gut. And the 5 TPMS sensors. I'm going to recommend all 5. 3 of them don't work. 2 of them have a low battery. There's no reason to leave the low battery ones in service when one could hypothesize that low battery condition is what killed the other 3. So I think that's about all that I found. I found a spelling error. I wrote dry bot. We don't want that. We want dry rot. Come here. That's not... I think I already saved it. Yep, I already saved it. Whatever. Well, now this car has faulty dry botted control arms. So there. Okie dokes. Let me roll over here to my bench. I'm gonna go turn all this stuff in, let the guys know what I think we should do, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot. Man, I forgot again. Oh, spark plugs. 100,000 mile services on spark plugs. I would recommend that as well. Stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, let's get the drain plug pulled and begin the draining of the oil. It's tight. What are you doing? Oh. You guys always love it when I pull this thing out. Oop, you can't see. Fail. There. It gets oil on it, so it doesn't get on me. Okay, so the drain plug may have been easy, but the filter's not, because it's underneath of this panel, which must be unbolted. Ooh, where's those? Oh, there's one. Thought there was supposed to be one there, but I think it's missing. Not present. It is absent. There we go. Yeah, our filter's right up there. Alright, drain plug, you're going back in. That way I don't get oil on the floor. Click. Alright, filter. That's not good. Wonder how tight we can make this. Come on, turn. Oh no, that's not cool. Everything was going good. See what happens? I said something. Ruined it. I'm gonna try something here. The tool is slipping off of the plastic. So I'm gonna make the space a little bit smaller. It's either gonna work or it's not. And oh, that's beautiful. Victory, it worked. And that's a high-end filter cup too. Come here. Thanks. Ah. It's hot. Aha, victory. All right, serious internet rule here. If you didn't show it on camera, it didn't happen. It's important. These have an O-ring on them, and it's gone now. And this O-ring must be replaced. Like I said, if you don't show it, it didn't happen. I spilled my lube. You go here, and then back to the engine with you. All right. Uh-oh, some of my towel is left behind. We don't want that. That'll get caught in the threads and make it leak. That would be embarrassing. Now all we gotta do is tighten this till it stops, because it's the O-ring that makes it seal, not the tightness of the cap. So it stopped, and a little bit of oomph right there, that'll seal the deal, so to speak. We're almost done. Almost. Gotta do my part to protect the environment. Now the question you have to ask yourself, is that sarcasm, or is there actually truth to that? You have to ask yourself what the lesser of two evils is. Me spraying this, or oil dripping down and collecting in the rainwater and being washed into the soil. So I may be harming the environment, but I also might be saving it. Yeah, it reminds me of what I said yesterday about people and their opinions. Nobody's right and nobody's wrong. We just all have a different life experience. Yeah. If only our political overlords understood that concept. Hey, all my cleaner stuff is gone. Can't have that. This battery will leave here nice and shiny. That's why it's here. Okie dokes, here's where we stand. We're not going to touch the tire pressure monitoring sensor system. 5 sensors, it's going to cost like $600-700 something. It's ridiculous. So we're not going to do that right now, but what we are going to do are the spark plugs on this, and of course the oil change. I don't think they'll be giving me too much guff. We're just going to lose this intake plumbing stuff right here, and then should have some clear access to the tops of the valve covers, and we can pull the coils and the plugs out. The loud noises on this side of the shop are intense today. I hope the fellas over on the tire machine get done soon. Yeah, sooner rather than later. It's kind of annoying. Come off. There we go. Air filter, you're coming with me. That looks pretty good. That's a 12 mil out of 10. You got me, Toyota Lexus. You got me. Oh, you sneaky thing, you. I will not be defeated. Not by an airbox, anyway. Come here. All right, the air leaks have stopped. I can hear myself think now. We've exposed the passenger side valve cover area. Now I'm just going to pluck all these connectors off the ignition coils, and then we can pull the coils out. See, those are the easy ones. There's a couple more. They're a little bit farther away. They're back there. I think I need to loosen this bracket up right here. Bracket click. There's brackets on top of brackets. And I need to get this one unclipped. Gotcha. There's a metal bracket here. I'm going to take that off. Oh, I dropped the nut. I heard it hit the ground though. No worries. There it is. Yeah, this connector should be fun. I can't really get a purchase on the tab. So I'm going in with the mini pry bar just to work the tab, and same thing on that rear one way back there. I can't even come close. Maybe my phalanges are too big, but I can get a tool in there. You know my rules. If I can see it, I can get to it. Flashlight gravity. Okay. Coils are all disconnected. Let us unbolt them. You know, I didn't say it, but I ended up doing the hard part first. Must be a subconscious action. This is why wobblies are a miracle, because you can just kind of just sort of shove them in there. I know you guys can't see. Neither can I. Okay, that one's gonna be tough. Even for extensions. Let's try the extended ratchet, not the shorty. This is why I have the extended one, so I can get into those hard to reach places. Maybe. I think so. Got it. Woo! Let's just pull that coil out right now. I think I might have to pull the dipstick tube out. Oh no, I got her. I got it. It's a tight squeeze, that's for sure. Let me just route this through the AC lines and around this coolant hose. Okay, that's one coil. Yeah, this is a no glove kind of operation. Too many things to tear my glove. Plus, it's not really latex glove weather. I'd like to, because my hands are extra dirty. But just the environmental conditions are not allowing such things. Oh, come out of there. What is this? Doo-doo-doo, not right now. That came out weird. Very strange. And there's a gasket, a little rubber seal that stayed behind. We don't want to lose that. There. Easy spark plug. Come on out, we want to see what you look like. According to the customer, it's been in there for 100,000 miles at least, because they've owned this car for 100,000 miles and have not changed them. Yeah, I can get behind that. See the wear on the electrode area? Now you can see. Yeah, it's pretty worn. These are Denso iridiums, I think. Yeah, iridium. It's a precious metal. Let's measure the gap real quick, just to see. Where are we at? 59 thousandths? I want to get the rear plug out next. I'm going to do that with my wobbly, spark plug socket, and a 2-foot long extension. That way I don't have to fight with that mess. Too much. There, yep, you guys already know. Give me that. Anyway, so I got a broken flashlight. Streamlight, lifetime warranty. Or is that cheating? Oh! Anyway, spark plug socket's in. Yeah, check that out. That's working smarter. That's in since we do not have new plugs here yet, let's just scooch over to the driver's side and pull those ones out. This side is exposing me to a similar level of obstructions. Come out. Yeah, all this dirt that gets in clips does not help them come apart, because when you depress them, if there's dirt back behind it, it gets in the way and then you can't unclip your clips. And that's how you get a broken clip. Nobody likes broken clips. Oh, that was a tough one. Hey, dropped another one. Not my day. Alright, found that one too. Here, we'll just tuck that up out of the way. Now we can see what we're working on here. This is good. Wow, that's kind of tight. My wobble almost doesn't have enough angle. Can I be lazy and get this with a wobble? I bet I can. Oh yeah, sure can. Got it. And I'm gonna get it without dropping it. Shouldn't have said that. Okay. Come here, Coil. What? You... No way. Look at that. Look, there's our coil, right? Well, and that's like right up on that line too. How am I supposed to get this out? No way. What? You guys suck, whoever built this. You see that? Not cool, Toyota. Not cool. Don't do that again. Silly Toyota thought it was a Subaru. Last one. Depressurize and drain fuel system. Probably shouldn't have said that either. Well, come here, clip. You're big, I want to move you. No. You lose. Alright, sparky plugs. Time to come out. Oh, look at that. This fuse box is in the way and I can't get an angle on it. I'm not accepting defeat. I have a secret weapon for just such occurrences. It's not just a wobbly, it's a double wobbly. One of the silliest things ever, and I never use it. But on occasion, it really, really comes in handy. And this can be one of those occasions. Sure, I can probably just go in there with a shorter extension. But that's not what we're doing today. We're doing this with long, double wobbly extensions because it's fun. Okay, back to normal with the 2-foot extension, if that is normal. Unclick. You see that? I have to go through the brake lines. That's cute. Bought it. Let's try something different for that back one. I put an extension on the wobbly on the socket, thus offsetting the wobble. That might work. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Okay. Again, double jointed goofy wobble extension, we'll try that. It seems to be effective here. Like I said, it's a goofy tool that never gets used because it's awkward and hard to control, but it helps in silly situations such as this one. If I can get everything lined up right there. Gravity. I returned from the service desk with a set of spark plugs. I have 8 Denso Iridium Long Life Platinum spark plugs. Not sponsored, that's just what we're putting in. So I just drove myself half mad looking down on the skid plate for that that socket, and I think it fell back inside of the spark plug hole. I think that's where it is. Yep, it's in there.
Thanks for the help, sir.
Yes, sir. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. That's what you're paying me the big bucks for there, buddy. Ah! Magnet. Try that. I do believe it's in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have you now. Okay, here's our new plug. One of the new Denzos. I want to just do and check the gap on these. 44 thou. I accept this. Here, let's get this this rear plug installed. I'd like to do away with it as quickly as possible. We'll do this very carefully. Well, thank you, sir. Click.
Whoa! You want to see my souvenir from when I went on my cruise?
Yeah. All right. Number whatever spark plug that is. Well, it's the second one going in. I don't know which cylinder this is. Truth be told, I didn't look. Getting lazy. Click. Let's get easier as we go. Okie dokie, let's get our coils back in. Now, these are not going back without some lubricant to prevent moisture ingress and to help contain the electrons. Drop these units in. Very carefully, because they sure don't go easy. Especially that back one. The back one's gonna be fun, I think. If I remember, it goes, how did we do this? We went like this, sideways, rotate. All right, back up, sideways, rotate the other direction, Uh-oh. Stuck. I had it and now I don't. What do I do? Pry bar. Kitty. Just force it. There. Toot, 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 toot. I can be a little more aggressive when installing these nuts and bolts because I don't have to worry about dropping them now. Hence the absence of the wobbly and the extension. Okay, connectors. You guys are going back. Possibly. Probably. Most likely. There's one indicated by audible clickage. Little hidden guy down there that I removed for extra clearance. And then, what do we got here? I hope that wind is not getting caught in the microphone. My air conditioner is blowing at me. There we done those. Yeah. Don't worry, bro, you got the right stuff. You should know because I did not immediately tell you you got the wrong stuff. Okie dokes, moving over to the hard side. Let's throw these plugs in next. You know, I say things like the hard side. This really isn't that bad. Just requires some tactics and a little bit of grace. And electric ratchets. And goofy double jointed wobbly extensions. Click. Next one going in. There's some wires in the way, but final clickage. Alright, let's do this goofy maneuvering thing to get these last two in. How did I do this the first time? Not that way. We're gonna go, we'll go this way. Come here. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that's a nice straight line. Good. Clickage. 7 down, 1 to go. This is the one that goes behind the heater hoses, in front of the AC line, behind another heater hose, and then around the dipstick. And the extension has to go behind the hood rod so I can fit it all in the hole. There we go. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. Go. Plugs are in. All right, we need some coil lube. Don't overdo it, just a dab. How do these go? That way. Connect up. Yeah, those are the easy ones. Get this back one. That was a hard one. I want to do that next. How did I pull this off? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I got it. A little bit of bending action. Flexing. It was more like a flex. Because a bend doesn't go back, but a flex does. So that was more of a flex. Since my hand's already back here, We'll get that bolt on. Okay. And last coil. Under here. Over, under, around, and through. I apologize, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'm getting myself stuck is what I'm doing. Oh, that's not good. Come here. Abort. Abort. There. There. Got it. Got it. Got it. Connector click. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, the bolt's going in. Oh, we had a car here yesterday. It was a Toyota. It had a misfire on cylinder one. One of the other fellows was working on it, and they just had the valve cover resealed at the dealership. When the guy put the coil bolts into the valve cover, I think they impacted them in with like a little 3/8 impact or something, and it broke the bolt off inside of the valve cover, and it was pretty deep. And because of that, the coil was bouncing around and it caused a misfire, and that's why it was here for a trouble code and a misfire. I hated to, but we had to send it back to Toyota so the lady could claim damages from the install, so she did not have to pay for a replacement valve cover. Okay, let us make the coils go click. And that bracket. And the next coil, they're getting harder. Oh, they're getting harder. Yeah, that last one. Okay, I think I can. I'm gonna try it. Almost. Might need the wobbly. I don't know if I can get it, guys. Aha! Got it. Yeah. Okay, connectors are all clicked. They're all in their home. The wires are all routed properly, except for this one, because it goes on that bracket down there. Don't want to forget that, because that's just sloppy. I don't do sloppy. There. Well, some would say I do sloppy, but they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. You guys back up some. You're kind of in the way. I need to do the airbox section next. Okay, that goes in the fender. Bolt holes lined up, good. Stay. Plastic cover. This goes on somehow, some way, like that. Excellent. Intake plumbing. There's one vacuum line and one connector. Let's not forget those. We'll slip this guy on first. Mass airflow connector is connected, and the vacuum line is reattached, and then the PCV hose right over here. Let's put that back. What is this? Click. There's a third one hiding out down there. Click. Come here. Uh-oh. It's not going. What have I done? Something is wrong here. It was slightly misaligned. I got it now. There. All right, good to go. Let's go starting the engine and double check everything for misfires and whatnot. Climb up in here real quick. Oh, where's my key? Oh, it's fob kind. Foot on the brake. Ah, just kidding. I heard you guys banging away on those keyboards. There's no oil in this car. Let's go do that next. Gotcha. So what do we need here? 6 quarts of 0 winter 20. I think it's 6. These are dry again. I'm just gonna keep spraying them. Look, a funnel. They exist around here. I swear I use them sometimes. But just for fun. I think Katie's listening to the Jeffrey Bezos song. And it didn't even touch it. This is gonna be, I should probably look it up. Maybe this is one of those 8-quart engines. See, it's not that I don't know every engine's oil capacity. It's just that I don't know every engine's oil capacity. And because of that, sometimes I gotta refill the jug twice. You underfill it and check it. If it's stupid low, you fill it some more and then check it. And then once you're close, like right here, that was 7 quarts. Then you can start it, prime the filter, and then check it. That was actually like 7.5. Cap click. See, and then there are some, like in this particular instance, that would look up the specified amount of oil that this vehicle takes. And then they will say, hey, you underfilled it because it actually takes 8.2 quarts. But the thing is, how long did I let it drain? What temperature was all the oil at when the draining started? What viscosity was in it? You know, there's a lot of things that can affect how much oil comes out of the car. The angle it is sitting at on the lift can affect how much oil comes out of the car. So although spec might be 7.5 or 8, I may only have to put in, you know, 7.3 or 7.2 or 8.1, because what if I let it drain for 24 hours or over the weekend? You never know. There's factors here that often don't correlate to what's written down in the service manual. Some manufacturers have a larger filter than others. Some have a smaller filter. And although that these differences are minor, they can add up if several of those factors show up in the same place. And we are needing about 0.4 quarts, I think. Here it is. Stay. Right there, right on the money, says I. We're good. Okay, we need some blue water. It's blue, so you know it's good. Duty doos while doing long range pouring. YouTube gold right there, guys. It's gold. More. You want more? Click. Okay, I'll just set this down right here for now because we're gonna spray all this off. Right, to the car wash station. Powering on. Starting the engine. There we go. Reverse clickage. Safety hunks. Backing up. Hey look, no one's behind us. So while you guys weren't looking, I also did the Royal Flush fluid service on this thing, so to speak. Did power steering, brake fluid. That means I pulled a vacuum out of all 4 wheel corners at all 4 calipers, sucked all the fluid out while refilling the master, so the entire system got new brake fluid. We did a transmission fluid exchange. I don't like to use the term flush because flush is it's a gross word. You know, you flush your toilet. I don't want to flush someone's transmission. I want to exchange the fluid in it. Sounds much more professional. But yeah, we did power steering, did the rear axle, did the transmission. That was nasty. That stuff was blacker than engine oil. Did all the brakes. What else did I? Didn't do the coolant because someone already did that. Let's go make the engine nice and shiny. We'll get this thing out of here. So having said that, in the interest of time, because I value yours and I value mine, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys thank you right now for watching my video. As per my usual protocol, I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please let me know about that by tapping that like button down below. So everybody, again, as always, thank you for watching. And most importantly, don't forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Shiny engine. But yeah, you're not supposed to hose off piping hot motors because the sudden temperature change can cause metal contraction, thus causing breakages. But this thing's not that hot, so I can do this. We want to get all the dirt away and make it nice and shiny. Plus, I spilt a little bit of fluid here, a little bit of fluid over there, a little bit of battery nastiness over here. Fingerprints over there, you name it. All right, engine cover. Oh, got it. There we go. So pretty. Thanks again for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye.